So yun, ayun, kamusta mga kapiyo? Magandang hapon Laguna State Polytechnic University, Los Baños Campus, and mabuhay College of Teacher Education. And ayun nga, panibagong episode na naman ang hatid sa inyo ng CTE Student Council. And andito na naman po ako. My name is Romel Briones Quitoriano Laron, your College of Teacher Education Student Council President. And yan, nandito na nga tayo, episode 3 na po. At alam nyo ba na napaka-espesyal ng podcast na ito dahil we are celebrating Valentine's Day. And yon, isa lang masasabi ko talaga, sana all may ka-date ngayong araw. And nakakainggit, diba? Para sa mga single na ating mga tagapakinig. Pero syempre, hindi lang ang mga in a relationship ang nag-celebrate ng Valentine's Day. Pati na rin kami mga single. And syempre, una, mahal na mahal namin ang aming mga sarili. Aming mga pamilya. Yung mga modules namin na nag-aantay sa amin. And actually, yung mga hugasing plato na nag-iintay dun sa mga lababo. And hindi, biro lang po. So yan, start na po tayo. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo sa ating podcast na ito. So, para sa ating unang guest speaker, she is a officer of College of Teacher Education Student Council. She is the Publication and Communication Officer. Miss Julian Per Candino Cadapan. Pakilala ka naman.
Hi everyone! Hello po. Sorry, nasa labas ako today. Hi everyone, I'm Sian, the Pubcom Officer of CTE-SE, and I'm here as the first guest speaker for today's session.
So yun na nga. So kamusta ka? Miss Julian?
Today, I'm happy. More than happy.
Yeah, sana all talaga.
Sana all. No, Romel, you have your own then. Just wait. Okay, so, there's a lot of, school works that I passed. Sorry for the noises. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm in now.
Yeah, so Miss Julian, I have some questions for you. And una dito is,
okay,
for you, what is the meaning of relationship?
Hello?
Yes, for you, Miss Julian, what is the meaning of relationship?
Okay, relationship, it occurs on two person. Hindi mo siya matatawag na relationship if you are only one. It can be a relationship between lovers, friends, or family, but pag ikaw lang yung, halimbawa, it's Hearts Day today, and you are the one who's admiring the other person, then you don't have any relationship with him. Hindi to matatawag na relationship if the only one is just acting or loving the person. Maybe it can be called as love, but not relationship. Did you get what my point is?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
From that relationship, for you, from your own point of view, what is the meaning naman ng salitang love?
Love? Okay. Love is okay. Sorry. Love is it is universal. It doesn't have any definite definition. It depends upon the person what the love is. But my own definition for love is that you are willing to sacrifice. You are willing to embrace your partner's flaws and everything. Love is about acceptance, and self-love also. Yeah, it's universal. It doesn't have any definite definition. Did I answer it correctly?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
We have the same answer. If I had the chance to answer.
Diba? It depends kasi sa person what is love. It can be self-love. It can be, ako, sabi ko na rin naman siya.
And yun nga, alam mo naman na kami, kahit hindi ako in a relationship, I know the meaning of love. Diba? Self-love.
Yeah.
Kung na mo i-apply yung salitang love sa sarili mo, and at the same time, how you have love to yourself is ganun din yung pagpapahalaga mo sa ibang tao. Diba? Yung pagpapahalaga mo sa sarili mo is ni-apply mo sa kung paano mo ipagpapahalaga ng tao na kapaligid sa iyo. Your friends, your mother, sisters, and all. Yun, maraming salamat, Miss Julian. So, for your last question, can you answer this question? Our topic for this podcast, does love die or just end with memories?
I think they say that love never dies, but it's a difficult question to answer. Because kasi hindi pa naman ako kasal and I'm just 21 years old. I can't really answer that question based on my experience, but I think love never dies. In my own experience, my grandma lost my grandpa, and kahit nawala siya, she also cherished those moments, those memories with their home, and everything is still alive in her memory, and of course sa puso niya. And of course, love never dies. Nag-iiwan din siya ng memories. Siguro youth nowadays, they say love dies kasi baka they just broken hearted, baka masyado lang sila nag-expect, and then nung nawala na yung person that they love, sinabi lang siguro nila na namamatay din yung love, but hindi. Love never dies. As long as buhay tayo lahat, there is a love. As I said before, love is universal. It doesn't have any definite definition, and it depends upon the situation. So, my answer is love never dies. It will leave you good memories or bad memories as long as natuto ka dun sa memories na yon. And the best teacher is experience. We all know that.
Yes, great. Ayun yung tumatak sa sinabi mo. Yung experience is the best teacher talaga. Even na marami kang tutunan sa pagmamahal from yourself and from other people. Diba? Na bakit ako sinaktan ng taong ito? Bakit ko yun naranasan? Deserve ko ba to? And so on and so forth, diba? And yun, maraming salamat, Miss Julian. And
thank you din.
Nakarating ka sa podcast.
Oh, sorry. It's Thursday. I have to what's my agenda to do. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.
For our next guest speaker is he is my former professor in last semester in first year, in my first year days. He is Professor Bryant Atencia, and masasabi ko na siya ang pinakagwapong professor ko, yung naging professor ko na lalaki. Kasi alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi siya lang yung nandito ang professor ko na lalaki. So, yun, biro lang. Anyway, Professor Bryant Atencia, can you introduce yourself po?
Ayun. Audible naman ako, no, Romel?
Yes po.
Nadinig ko yung mga sinabi mo. Apparently, hindi na ako makakapagbigay ng extra grade sa'yo sa sayang. Okay. Anyway, thank you, President Daron. Ayun, Sir Brian, Atencia, part-time faculty dito sa LSP Los Baños. Nagtuturo sa senior high school tsaka sa College of Teacher Education. And as I can introduce myself like you've asked, well, simple lang naman ako. Okay, as long as I can preach what I teach, yun.
Yes, thank you so much, Prof. So katulad nga po nung tinanong ko po kay Miss Kadapan, from your own point of view po, what is the meaning of the word love and relationship?
Okay, sige. Thank you ulit, President Laron. Siguro yung love, i-define ko siya since I've experienced relation since I was in high school. So, there are different definitions. Okay, meron tayong tinatawag dyan na yung puppy love, di ba? Wherein may crush ka, gustong-gusto mo, and then dun tayo sa kumbaga infatuation na, yung medyo nagsiseryoso ka pagtungtong ko ng college. And then siguro ngayon yung current status ko, because as you know, I have a partner already. We got 2 kids. So masasabi ko ngayon at this stage, yung love, yun na yung emotion na pag talaga naramdaman mo, kailangan sundin mo. Whether it's good for you only or good for the other people. Ika nga. Yun. And then yung next na tinanong mo, yung relationship, it's a very vague word, but like nung sinabi nung una nating guest, si Miss Kadapan, di ba, you would only say it's a relationship if the two ends are working together. Okay, but it doesn't mean na kapag hindi nagkasundo, may konting pag-away, hindi na siya relationship. The chances are it's still a relationship, but then there are some challenges on one end to another, ika nga. So relationship for me is when two opposite sides are trying to meet in the middle, and whenever they meet in the middle, something good happens. Okay, what I'm trying to say sa something good is that syempre magkasundo sila, they love the same things, they're enjoying what they are doing. So ayun, yun po.
Yes po, maraming salamat po, Professor Brian Atencia po. Actually, nakarelate ako dun sa mga sinabi niyo po, like dun sa meaning of love, in accordance of you po, 'di ba? So, like for example, ako kahit na feel ko lang na crush ko yung isang tao, even virtually ko siya nakita, ayun yung masabi ko na love, parang yung na feel ko kasi parang yung feeling is yung love is behind that feeling talaga. Kung ano yung nararamdaman mo sa isang tao, kahit malayo kayo sa isa't isa, but then nakilala mo siya, and at the same time, like for example, nakausap mo, so the way na nagkakausap kayo is may spark. Yun yung love na tinatawag ko for me, ha. Pero yun,
tama.
Yes po. Maraming salamat po, Prof. Brian, dahil nakarelate po talaga ako dun sa sinabi. And naranasan ko po talaga. And ayun po. So thank you po, Prof. Brian. So for our next guest speaker is my fellow student, classmate ko siya last year, nung first year kami sa NSTP sa CWATS. And yun, syempre close naman kami, and at the same time we are friends. And yep, Mr. Raster Nagahit, can you introduce yourself?
Hello po, hello everyone. Audible po?
Yes po, loud and clear.
Yes, hi and good day everyone. I'm 21 years old, and And I'm second year student taking up Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. So I'm Raister Lagahit.
Yes, magandang araw po sa iyo, Mr. Lagahit. And yun, katulad din na naitanong ko sa una at pangalawa nating guest speaker kay Miss Kadapan and Mr. Bryant Atencia. What is the meaning of love and relationship for you?
So what is the meaning of relationship? So a relationship is defined as one that is meaningful to us, is healthy, caring, and long-lasting, and one that we couldn't live without. It's with someone who helps us grow, who supports and encourages us, and who is always there for us. So, sa Tagalog yun, ang isang relasyon daw ay ito yung nagbibigay kahulugan bilang or makabuluhan sa atin. Ito yung hindi toxic na relasyon. So, may pagmamalasakit at pangmatagalan. At isa na rin ay hindi tayo mabubuhay kung wala sila, ganun. So, ito ay kasama ng isang taong tumutulong sa atin na umunlad tayo at sumusuporta at nanghihikayat sa atin at laging nandyan para sa atin. So, not all Valentine is just for couple, but also for our parents na rin, di ba? So, syempre Valentine's ngayon. So, yon. So, yung love naman, it is from the most majestic virtue or good habit that deepest interpersonal affection. So, when we say love, it is an intense feeling of deep affection and great interest and pleasure in something. Or sa Tagalog, ito yung matinding pakiramdam at pagmamahal natin sa isang bagay. Kapag sinabi naman nating love o pagmamahal, hindi naman sa lahat ng aspeto ang salitang pagmamahal or love ay para lang sa mag-boyfriend and girlfriend or what so you call jowa, di ba? So yung love, is it just because giving appreciation to someone? And yung love, pwede na natin itong ibigay sa ating mga kaibigan, kaklase, sa ating mga hinahangang mga artista o kahit sino pa man. So, yun.
Yun. Actually, Mr. Raister, speechless ako sa mga sinabi mo. Kasi super hindi ko mawari kung may in love ba ako, may iyak ba ako. Kasi actually very emotional, or should I say natusok yung puso ko, and yung emotion ko is umalma. I mean gumana ngayon yung emotion ko in terms of love and in terms of what are the things behind love talaga, 'di ba? So yun, ikaw po, Prof. Brian, ano po yung masasabi mo po sa regarding dun sa sinabi ni Mr. Raister?
Ayun, thank you for asking my opinion. But then, just like what you've said, it's very, how will I say this? Raister was also my student last semester, and I know how good he is. But then hearing his definition of those two words, alam mo, natuwa ako. But then, I was inspired despite of my situation as well, that I have a partner, I've got kids already. So, it's inspiring actually, Raister. Nevertheless, when you mentioned that Valentine's is not just for those who are in a relationship, but to our parents as well, di ba? It's really remarkable. Okay? Kumbaga, lagi ko sinasabi, great job. Very inspiring. Very inspiring yung nasabi ni Raister. And then, yun nga, sinaklaw niya din yung aspect that this occasion is not just for those who are in love, but those persons that we love as well. So, great job.
Yes, exactly. Yun, medyo ginunahan talaga ako in terms of love talaga. And napaka ganda ng mga thoughts ni Mr. Racer. Super... I think you are in love talaga, no, Mr. Racer, because of the sense of your thoughts about love. And Mr. Racer, are you in a relationship right now?
Yes po.
Okay. How is the story behind that?
Yung story namin nung yung boyfriend ko. Wala, nagsimula lang siya sa dating app. So ayun, tumagal na ng tumagal. Ayun, okay naman.
Yes. And I hope na maging strong yung relationship niyo, and yun naman talaga yung hinahangad ng lahat ng tao, 'di ba? Especially tayong lahat. Tayo yung naghahangad na kalingan ng pagmamahal ng isang tao or ng specific ng tao, ng ating pamilya, ng ating mga kaibigan, and ng lahat ng taong nakapaligid sa ating lahat. So yun, maraming salamat, Mr. Racer. So for our next guest speaker is she is my current professor po sa microeconomics, isang subject namin, and she is I think she is the most kind person I met. The most I guess she is the most kind professor ever. But then lahat naman ng professor po kind, especially si Teacher Brian. But then si Professor Abigail din is yun, naisip ko rin na i-invite din si Professor Abby dahil I think she has a lot of thoughts in terms of love talaga and in terms of relationship. And yep, Professor Abby, can you introduce yourself po?
Okay, so thank you so much for that, President Leron. So, welcome for those na sa mga nakikinig ngayon at makikinig natin. So, today is Valentine's Day, and I hope whatever I will be sharing, kung ano man yung aking points of view and whatever my experiences and learning is, meron din kayong matutunan doon. So, ayan. So, hopefully, ma-meet ko ang inyong expectations na I could also share with you my experiences or yung mga natutunan ko about love or about relationship. So, siguro after, ayan, tama pala, lampas na pala ako sa calendar. So, I'm hoping na with this maturity is I could also give in some advice siguro when it comes to relationship and about love. And as of now, I am a part-time instructor sa ating school, LB Campus, teaching senior high school and also college. So, I'm teaching mga business-related subject and also accounting-related subject. And I am currently taking up my master's degree in business administration. So, that is just a brief description of myself or a brief introduction of myself.
Yes, maraming salamat po, Professor Abigail Lim. So, like what I've questioned to our guest speakers, for you, what is the meaning of love and relationship?
Okay, so thank you, President Leron, for that question. So, let me start off with what is relationship. And siguro, ito na-mention na din ito ni Raster. And as you know, Raster is also one of my student. Ayun. And sa aking na-observe kay Raster, he is also a good student like you, Mr. Leron. So, gusto ko lang siguro expound na lang a little yung mga sinabi niya a while ago. So, yung relationship, also, yung keyword of a relationship is about yung behavior natin towards sa isa't isa or toward one another or each other. So it is also a state of being connected. So yan yung relationship. So masasabi natin na yung relationship is not limited only to romantic kind of relationship. So masasabi din natin, it is also about family relationship. Pwede din mapag-usapan yung friendship. Pasok din yan sa relationship. And also yung acquaintances between our boss and tayo, between a teacher and a student, pasok din yan. And also, yun nga, yung mapag-usapan natin ngayon, which is about romantic or yung tinatawag natin na intimate relationship. So, yan yung about sa relationship. So, the keyword there is yung behavior and also our connection between a person. And about love naman, gusto kong i-share itong yung pag sinasabi talagang when it comes to love, kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng love. Kasi pag dinidefine natin yung love, it is really parang broad kasi siya, masali na doon yung love towards our parents, love towards our relatives, our friends, and our partners. So, gusto kong i-share itong aking talagang ito yung aking sinasabi pag tinatanong or when we talk about love. So, ito naman is a famous talaga na memory verses. So, this is found in 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 to 5. So, sinasabi dito na love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrong. So, ayan, yan yung aking, pag tinatanong ako about love, that is how I would like to define love. Kasi, nandoon na kasi yung napag-usapan natin in our love for our family, our friends, our relatives. So, ayan. So, yan yung nasa 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 to 5. Yung about sa love and yung about din sa relationship. And also, ito pala, kasi sinasabi ko when it comes to relationship and love. So, yung keyword there, di ba, is yung connection. So, etong connection, yung mga kasali dito is yung meron tayong communication. Dapat kung hindi man always, di ba, parang there is communication pag merong siguro conflict or kahit na ano, just open communication with our partner ba yan? Or when it comes to our wife or our husband. And also yung mga nasa boyfriend and girlfriend stage. So very important yan, yung open communication and also yung respect with one another and also trust at saka support. So siguro pag na meron kayo niyan sa apat na yan, then yung love niyo with one another is hindi yan basta-basta masisira or mabubroken. So ayan. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, napaka-informative ng mga thoughts po na naiwan niyo po sa amin from that question about love and relationship talaga. And there's a sense of mga jowa, yung mga mag-boyfriend or girlfriends, and ayun, so as a simple comment, napaka-informative and have the sense of interconnecting talaga, not only from sa mga magjowa talaga and sa mga magkarelasyon. Yun yung relationship talaga is not only about love also. And yun, maraming salamat po, Prof. Abigailin. Salamat po. And how about you, Miss Christine Manalo? Miss Christine Manalo, can you introduce yourself from the other for the other guest speakers?
Hello po. Am I audible po?
Yes po, loud and clear.
So yun. Hello listener out there. A pleasant afternoon to all of you. My name is Christine D. Manalo, second year college, taking up Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in Filipino at Laguna State Polytechnic University. I am K-drama lover and also a big fan of Korean boy band BTS. Thank you for inviting me as one of your speakers in this special day. I would like to take this opportunity to greet you all a happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day sa iyo. Happy Valentine's Day din sa iyo, Miss Christine Manalo. And yun, katulad nga ng tinanong ko rin sa kanila, for you, what is the meaning of love and relationship?
Okay. First, let us talk about relationship muna. For me, in my own point of view, basically, when we say relationship, it talk about connection. Connection between two people. It is the way to bind us. Honestly, there is a lot of definition about relationship in so many ways, like relationship with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. So ngayon, i-share ko na, since nasabi na nila yung meaning nila for relationship, ako, ibabahagi ko naman kung ano ba yung relationship ko pagdating sa family, sa friends, and sa loved ones. So yon, first let me talk about my relationship towards my family. The connection between my family and I growing up was most frequently tender and strong, and I am thankful that we are in good terms and we have each other's back. And when it comes to my friend naman, I must admit that I am lucky to have them, because we know naman nowadays it is really rare to have a kind of circle that will show you their full support in your choices and decisions in life without any judgment. So generally, I treasure the relationship we built together since then. And lastly naman, with my loved ones, now I'm in a warm, loving, supportive relationship. So it kind of feels special. No, it's not kinda feel special. It really special. Relationship also associated with love. So attention and interaction will be a big help to have a happy and healthy relationship. And pagdating naman sa love, there's a million definition for love kasi. But for me, it is simply love is growing together. Because when you love, you love. What I mean is, when you love, all of it comes together. The happiness, the ups and downs, faith, trust, feelings. All of it comes together in one form. If all of it doesn't come together, it isn't love. But when all of it comes together, then be it, fight for it, and I know it will be worth it.
Ayun, thank you so much, Miss Christine Manalo. The other guest speakers talaga, napaka full of sense talaga of love yung mga thoughts na sinasabi niyo po, and tumatagos talaga sa I think tumatagos talaga sa puso ng bawat isa yung mga thoughts, yung every thoughts na naririnig natin dito sa podcast. And I guess yung mga nakikinig sa atin is super relate na talaga sa mga napag-uusapan natin and sa kung ano yung mga naririnig nila from this podcast talaga. And yun, maraming salamat Miss Christine Manalo. So, for our second question, yung topic natin about this podcast is, does love guys or just end with memories? How about you, Professor Brian? What do you think?
Ayun. Di ba katulad nung naikwento ko sa'yo, I think it was yesterday when I saw the title.
Yes.
And then there's this music that is playing. Napag-isip-isip ko. Ano siya hindi siya namamatay actually. It's just there in the memory. Wherein, ito yung point of view ko. Nandun siya sa memory that sometimes it bothers us if there is no proper closure, ika nga. And then when it happens, doon mo mako-consider sometimes na kailangan patayin ko tong nararamdaman na to. Kaya nauso. That's how I look onto it. Kaya doon nauso yung that love dies or kinokontra yung iba na love never dies. Kasi nga, nandun siya sa memory. Diba? But for me, like I mentioned, had some, relationships when I was in high school, in college, diba? And some ended well, some didn't end well, actually. But then, because of the situation where I am right now, I would say that it would still be in the memory. But then, nandun lang siya. Okay? Since pinapahalagaan mo yung kasama mo ngayon, di ba ganun yun Kine-cherish mo. Okay? Because having that right person isn't just, sinasala, binigay ng tadhana yan. No. It was already planned by God. Ika nga. So, once you are in a good relation, those past should just be kept as a good memory na lang. But it will not die actually. It will not die kasi nga, maibalik ko doon sa sinabi ni Sia na hanggat humihinga ka, diba? Love will happen. Love is there. Okay? So, ayun, yun yung perspective ko. President Leron, doon sa question mo.
Yes, exactly po. Katulad nga po nung sinabi niyo po na kumbaga yung love ay hindi talaga namamatay. It just manipulated or controllable lang talaga, na masasabi mong wala ka ng feeling sa isang tao na, like for example, naging karelasyon mo din tapos wala na kayo until now, di ba? So hindi talaga nawawala yung love, hindi namamatay yung love, but then nalilipat siya as memory. Hindi mo siya makakalimutan, but you can consider it as wala na kayo, yung ganon. Yun yung parang thought ko din about that. And tama naman po, Prof. Brian, and hindi talaga namamatay ang love for me din, and it just manipulated and controllable po. Yun, so thank you so much po Prof. Brian Tatencia. And how about you po, Miss Christine Manalo? Does love dies or just end with memories?
For me po, love just ends with memories. Love never dies, neither you can't unlove someone. If you feel you lost love with specific person, then probably there's no love at all. Love ends with memories. It is a feeling of stimulated attachment to a person. Therefore, you create a longing care beyond thoughtfulness. It does come out from voluntary, but hearts make you excel your capabilities to give more and be sensitive for the sake act of love. Because it ought to do so. Love ends with memories, but it never dies. On the other way around, if you feel love is no longer there, but you know there is memories, then it just replaced with greater love. Hence, it makes you forget the feeling of love. Indeed, memories only stay, does love end with it?
Yeah, perfect. Actually 100% great for that. Kasi, 'di ba? Ayun, katulad nga, parang connected lang talaga yung mga pinag-aasabi natin from this podcast, 'di ba? And kumbaga, perhaps nasabi mo na oo, wala na, but still that love will always remain in our memories. And katulad din ng sinabi ko kanina, very controllable lang. Kung nasa iyo, kung sasabihin mong wala na, and at the same time nasa iyo, kumbaga sinabi mo rin, Miss Christine, na voluntary yung consider if it is wala na or nandyan pa rin, di ba? So yun, perfect. So great. And how about you po, Mr. Raster?
Yes po.
Yes po. Does love dies or it just remains, it just end with memories?
So, ayun po. Does love dies or just remain with memories? So, I want to share a story of mine. So, 17th day of June, year 2000, it was Saturday and raining outside the Philippine General Hospital when my mother gave birth to me at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning. My mother's love is unconditional. Her journey to become a mother of her 4 children is fearless. My mother's love for me and to my other sibling is not comparable to other people. And February year 2015, exactly 9 o'clock in the evening, everyone in our family is getting ready to sleep tight in our beds. Inaayos na namin yung mga higaan namin or pagtutulugan namin kasi nga may pasok pa kami kinabukasan. Then suddenly, may malakas na tunog na parang bumagsak na nanggaling sa higaan ng aming mama, ng aming nanay. We got panic that moment. My mother is in her bed, holding his hand around his heart and not breathing at all. Nagiiyakan na ang lahat, ang mga kapatid ko, ang papa ko, pati na rin ang tita ko. We have to be brave because my mom left us when I was 14 years old that time. Kailangan namin maging matatag dahil sino na lang ba ang magtutulungan sa pamilya, kundi kami na lang din. Wala na yung tagapagtanggol namin tuwing kami ay naaapi. Wala na yung mandalidal at makulit naming nanay na mahal namin ng sobra-sobra. I was 14 years old when my mom died. The question is, does love dies or just end with memories? In my own opinion, and based to the reality of my life, I'd rather say that love didn't die, but it will remain in our hearts and thoughts like memories with that certain person. It is always remain in our hearts na ang lahat ng mga bagay na nangyari sa ating buhay, kabuluhan man ito o hindi, kung tunay ang pagmamahal mo at ito ay buong buo, ang pagmamahal na isang tao ay hindi mawawala. Bagkus ang pagmamahal na tunay ay kailanman ay magiging isang masayang alaala na lamang. May masalimuot ng mangyari sa ating buhay, kailangan lang natin itong tanggapin at maging matatag sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay. Everyone in this world is worthy when it comes to love. Everyone has the right to choose and follow their hearts, mind, and soul. Lahat tayo ay may karapatang magmahal at karapat dapat din itong ibalik sa atin. And that's all, and thank you very much for your time and listening to my story.
Yes, actually, napaka emotional nung kwento mo talaga, Mr. Rister. Right from the start, since we start this podcast talaga, since nung marinig ko talaga yung mga thoughts mo, is napaka-makabuluhan and full of information about yourself, and makatotoo ka lang talaga sa sarili mo kung ano yung kwento mo talaga and kung ano yung mga naranasan mo, and especially it is related about love and relationship. So thank you so much, Mr. Rick. And how about you po, Professor Abigail Lim? Does love dies or just end with memories?
Okay, so thank you again, President Leron, for that question. Sa akin namang point of view, and sa aking mga experiences, and also siguro so what I've learned about love. And ang love kasi, di ba, we've talked about meron yung mga different kinds. So we have romantic kind of love, and then meron din tayong love for our family and love for our friends, or yung love for our acquaintances. Yung about naman sa when we say romantic love, siguro the others will say, or sa kanilang tingin na love dies. Pero sa aking point of view naman, pag kayo ay na-heartbroken or you ended your relationship, hindi na natin siyang maitatawag na romantic love, but it evolves into something different na siya. Hindi na siya intimate love. Siguro, mag-aano na lang tayo na you as friend, or pwede din naman as acquaintances, kasi siguro both side of the relationship is hindi maganda yung closure, or may mga sugat pa na dapat i-healed, diba? So it would take time. So para sa akin, it remains a memory na siya. So nasa atin na yun, parang na-ink na siya sa atin. Hindi na natin siguro masasabi na we love that person romantically, but siguro andun na yung na-evolve na yung tingin natin or nararamdaman natin sa ating partner, or sa ating boyfriend or girlfriend, or sa ating wife or husband. And when it comes to family naman, masasabi ko na love really never dies. And sa aking experiences, I know na I'm a lot older than you, and siguro sa aking mga na-experience, masasabi ko na parang hindi namatay yung love for my family sa aking parents. Well, I am a single child naman, so ganon. When it comes to my relatives also, kahit meron kaming mga problems or nag-aaway kami, pero it will heal, and yung mga love namin, it grows kasi nagmamature na, tapos meron na tayong mga we understand each other, and because of that, parang naging deeper na din and much mature na yung ating love for our family. And also it could be with our partner, or with our wife, or with our husband, and or also with our girlfriend and boyfriend. So yan yung tingin ko so about doon sa question na yan.
Yes, perfect po, Professor Abby. Actually, alam niyo yun, either though you can consider love in either your family and the other people, na like for example yung may nagawa talaga sa yung masakit na bagay or masakit na experiences yung isang tao, is yun parang sasabihin mo talaga na yung pagmamahal mo sa kanya is nawala, but then nasa memory mo na yun. Katulad nga po nung sinabi nyo, is nakatatak na-ink na sa utak natin, na kumbaga naka-imprenta na sa pag-iisip natin na kung ano yung ginawa niya sa'yo, is yun na yun. Kumbaga, it will never left your mind talaga na lagi mo talaga may isip yung sakit na iniwan niya sa'yo, yung pananakit na ginawa niya sa'yo, and so on and so forth. But then, you classified it from other people to your family naman. So, from your family naman, na katulad nga po na sinabi niyo po rin, na that love will never die talaga. Kahit anong pagsubok ang pagdaanan nyo, and kahit anong mga pag-aaway or anong mga problema yung kaharapin ninyo, is hindi talaga mawawala yung love nyo together. And at the same time, like for example, may napanood nga akong isang video sa TikTok alam niyo yun, may magkakapatid na magkakaaway, but then nandyan pa rin yung nanay na pumapagitna na para malutas yung problema ng magkakapatid, na kahit ano yung mga problema ng magkakapatid, ano yung pagtawayan ng mga magkakapatid, is problema din ng magulang nila. And nagiging neutral lang talaga yung pamilya, yung pamilya, and at the same time yung nanay, kasi siya yung magiging foundation ng love, interconnected with her daughters na nag-aaway, di ba? And yun talaga, na love talaga will never die, kasi love will always be the key to have a better living, especially in our family, di ba? And yun po, maraming salamat po, Professor Abby. And aside from that, meron tayong pahabol na question. So, for you, Miss Christine Manalo, ano naman ang maipapayo mo or maipapayo niyo po first sa mga in a relationship, and second sa mga singles?
Based sa experience ko sa relationship, nasa ano na kasi ko magpa 5 years na kami na ka-relation ko. Yung ano lang talaga, para magtagal kayo, unawaan lang sa isa't isa. Hindi kasi lahat ng bagay, hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, hindi sa lahat ng oras pwedeng masaya lang yung love nyo, yung takbo ng story nyo. Dadaan talaga yung time na may mapapagod, may susuko. Pero once na both kayo na nag-open kayo sa isa't isa sa mga pag-open kayo sa isa't isa, ayun, will follow naman na yung iba. Basta maunawaan lang talaga. Tapos sa mga wala pa namang karelasyon, intay lang. Kung naghahanap kayo, intay lang, kasi in God's perfect time talaga dadating sila. So yun lang, thank you po.
Yes, exactly naman. Ayun, and ako, may natutunan ako, hintay lang. Yun, and to all the single out there, sana yun, yung advice ni Miss Christine Manalo is talaga namang makakatulong sa atin. If you are in a relationship and if you are still single like me, and yun, napakalaking tulong ng advice na yun. It's a little bit advice, but then it has a big impact for us talaga. And how about you, Mr. Raster? Ano yung maipapayo mo at first sa mga in a relationship, and the second one is in all single people out there?
Ito, para sa mga in a relationship naman, understanding lang sa bawat isa sa magkarelasyon, kasi yun naman talaga yung ito yung basic na paraan para hindi magkahiwalay ang magjowa, ganon. Kailangan kapag galit yung isa, kailangan may susuyo, ganon. Hindi pwedeng parehas apoy yung dalawang tao. Kasi kung parehas lang silang apoy, magkakainan lang din sila ng lakas na or ng galit, ganon. Kaya suggest ko lang, kailangan may isang tubig talaga para pumatay ng apoy. So, sa mga single naman na nakikinig ngayon, mag-intay lang tayo sa perfect timing ni Lord. Malay natin, ginagawa pa siya ni Lord. So, yun lang.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Racer. Ayun, isa lang naman talaga yung yung paraan kung paano talaga magtatagal lang ang relasyon ng mga magjowa. And yun ay yung ibaba ng isa ang pride or both side, na ibaba yung pride nila and at the same time do understand everything, do understand the other people or even your boyfriend or girlfriend, diba? Do understand lang, be understanding. And yun, maraming salamat po, Mr. Racer. And ayun po, I guess napakalaking advice din nun para sa lahat ng mga makikinig natin. And again, maraming salamat po, Mr. Racer. And for you po, Professor Abigail Lim, what is your advice po sa mga in a relationship and sa mga single po?
Okay, so let me start with single. So ito lang yung two advice ko for them, or for the single out there. Kasali pala ako sa single out there. Kala ko hindi ako kasali. Halata naman na dito ako, so wala akong apologize. So anyway, so this is for all those single out there. So this is my two advice. So the first is to love yourself. So very important yan na before you go into a relationship or before you commit into a relationship is dapat muna mahalin mo muna ang iyong sarili before you love the others. Diba? Kasi mahirap if hindi mo minahal ang iyong sarili or you don't know how to love yourself. So how can you love the others as well? So yan. So yan yung first advice ko. And the second one is, while we are patiently waiting for our partner, for our future na magiging karelasyon, so why not make the use of this time na to be the best that we can be, diba? So, para naman pagdarating ng ating partner is, we are already ready and we are already mature enough and we are already confident enough with ourselves when it comes siguro to our maturity, when it comes to readiness, diba? So, why not also na make the most of this time na to better ourselves as well before we commit into a relationship. And for those naman na in a relationship is, ito yung siguro advice and a little bit of challenge for them to love when your partner, when your wife, or when your husband, or when your girlfriend, boyfriend is unlovable. So, yan yung a piece of advice ko din or tips ko sa kanila, 'di ba? Kasi doon natin malalaman if kung ano yung love na nararamdaman natin if hindi na napansin natin na yung ating karelasyon is unlovable, then ma-realize natin kung anong klaseng pagmamahal yung meron tayo sa ating wife, sa ating husband, or kung sa ating kapartner man yan. So, ayan. So, love them when they are unlovable. And dito, pag ganito, yan na yun, nasali na din yung mga yung trust, yung mga support, yung mga open communication, and most of all, yung respect, diba? So, very important yan. So, yan yung aking mga advice for all the singles and in a relationship out there. So, happy Valentine's ulit.
Yes, actually, ma'am, nakarelate ako dun po sa sinabi nyo, sa advice nyo po for the singles. And actually, yung sinabi nyo po is yun din yung pinaniniwalaan ko. Not only na nagmamadali tayo as a single about love, di ba? As a single, you should have your goal muna first. Kasi, di ba, actually ako kahit lalaki ako, kahit anak akong lalaki ng aking magulang, ng aking mga magulang, is nakuha ko yung maternal instinct ng nanay ko na be practical in all times. Na, kumbaga, yung nanay ko, nagpapaka-practical lagi siya in everything. And, kumbaga, magpundar ka muna before you go with that relationship, 'di ba? Sabi ko sa sarili ko na magtatapos muna ako ng pag-aaral, makakakuha muna ako ng stable na trabaho, makakapagpatayo muna ako ng bahay. Kasi once you have your thought about relationship kasi, mauuwi talaga 'yan. Kahit saan, kahit magjowa pa lang kayo or kahit magka-relasyon pa lang kayo, is mauuwi talaga 'yan. Kung strong yung relationship nyo, mauuwi siya into, 'di ba? Mag-asawa na kayo, 'di ba? Kung solid yung pagmamahal mo sa isang tao, ganun talaga yung kakauwian. So, ayun yung goal ko, and makapagpundar muna, magkaroon muna ng stable na pamumuhay for you be on that relationship talaga. And I salute with your answer talaga, Miss Professor Abigail Lim. Thank you so much po. And for our last guest speaker, Professor Bryant Atencia po. Ano po yung advice niyo po for all the people out there in a relationship man sila or singles?
Ayun. Thank you, Romel. And thank you dun sa tatlo mong guests, cause pinadali nila yung pagsagot ko kasi they've already given the ideas. So, kumbaga, taga-summary ako. But anyway, doon sa single, okay, unahin mo yon. O unahin ko pala yun, di ba? Magpasalamat ka, okay? Because you're still single. Because God still has plan for you. Di ba? Yun yung pinaka main point ba't ka single, pinagpaplanuhan ka pa ni God, hinuhulma ka niya, is trying to make you a better person up until the time that the right guy, women, or the right person arrives. Ika nga. And then doon naman sa in a relationship, okay, siguro I'll apply it to myself as well. Okay, be thankful because that person with you right now, uulitin ko yung sinabi ko kanina, hindi lang siya basta yung sinayong tinadhana sa'yo. No, it was God's perfect plan. And then, contentment, honesty. Kasi kahit ako, I'll be honest, I tend to forget some of those good things when it comes in a relationship. Okay, hindi tayo perfectong tao. That's one thing I can assure. But then, despite of all those challenges, if that person still sticks with you, it means that is the perfect person. So be thankful, cherish the moment that you have with that person, and never let go when problems come. Okay? Kasi you're in a relationship already hanggat kaya mo. Okay? Kumbaga, yung nabanggit kanina ni Rayster na huwag mo sasabayan yung init ng ulo. Okay? Yung nabanggit naman ni Ma'am Abby nga na mahalin mo yung kaibig-ibig na side ng tao na yon, ika nga. At yung kay Miss Manalo naman na just wait. Okay? So, in all, respect, contentment is the key for both. Okay? Even if you're single or even if you're in a relationship. So, ayun. Thank you po.
Yes, thank you so much, Professor Bryant Atencia. And maraming salamat din po kay Miss Christine Manalo, kay Professor Abigail Lim, and kay Mr. Rayster Lagahis. Maraming salamat po sa pagdalo sa ating podcast sa araw na ito. Napaka-special dahil we celebrate this podcast together with the celebration of Valentine's Day. And ayun, lagi natin pakakatandaan na ang pag-ibig o ang love is the most important thing to build a stable life and to have a better living in everyday lives of all people. And that is the key to have healthy living talaga. From having love to each other, to all people out there, is very important sa pamumuhay ng bawat tao. And wala nang tatalo sa pagmamahalan ng lahat ng tao talaga. So yun, muli, ako nga po pala si Romel Briones Tutorial Leron, the President of College of Teacher Education, and your podcast hosts are now signing off.